Mateo knows what she knows to do. She said she fixed her flaws. Rodriguez knows what they're all about. That's the head-to-head. 27 years old for Lupe, 33 to Rodriguez. Height there, just 2-inch difference between the two. And the 105.4 to 105 to Rodriguez. Enough of me, let's go to Beatriz for the introduction.
Continuamos con mucha más acción. Este es el evento coestelar de la noche. We continue with much more action. This is the co-main event of the evening. Los jueces son, the judges are Dorian Mirasola, Vicente Rodríguez, and Richard Green Jr. Y ahora, llegó el momento de un combate global. In the blue corner, en la esquina azul, vestida de azul, wearing blue. Su peso oficial 105.4 libras. Her official weight 105.4 pounds. She enters la jaula with one defeat. Entra a la jaula con una derrota. From Homestead, Florida, Lupe Dynamite Kid Mateo. In the red corner, en la esquina roja, vestida de amarillo, wearing yellow. Su peso oficial, 105 libras. Her official weight, 105 pounds. She enters la jaula tonight to make her professional debut. Entra a la jaula para hacer su debut profesional. De Sevilla, España, Marina, la faraona Rodríguez. El referee, Christopher Miñón.
Got it.
Cuídate todo el tiempo, escúchame todo el tiempo. Si quieres tocar guantes, tocar. Buena suerte.
And there we have it. Mariana Rodriguez making her debut in La Jaula. Her professional debut as well. And then Lupe returning here. Would it be 2-0 for the Freedom Fighters, Campbell? We just saw Marcos Loretta picked up a win. Lupe can carry on that momentum.
She seems focused.
A lot of focus. She has very quick hands, Campbell. Great stand-up boxing. She told me that I've been working a lot on my takedowns. And that was one flaw that we saw last time around. Yeah. Her opponent was taking her down, taking her down. You know, Lupe had that opportunity to finish it off. She just didn't capitalize on it. But Campbell, I'm pretty impressed here with Mariana. I would have never known that she's
aggressive. Yeah. She's bouncing around. She's got, I wouldn't call it a great sprawl, but good enough to keep Lupe from doing anything.
And she is exchanging, not holding back.
And, you know, you've heard me talk about Spain. It's kind of a hard country to get a grip on in terms of the talent. There's real talent there. How experienced are they before they get to combate? That's what's been hard for us to figure.
You just had a toast here for coffee.
It's not coffee, it's cafecito. It's a big difference.
Yeah, get it right, right?
Yeah. All right.
Lupe Mateo there holding up, breaking it off.
And you hear the corner yelling, let it go, let it go.
and yeah, and Lupe, once she and she has a lot of gas in the tank, this girl can go on for all 3 rounds, 5 if you have to. Level Rodriguez.
They didn't do a lot of feeling out.
None whatsoever. No, they
go, let's go.
They're coming in. I love how Rodriguez is using that feint with the kicks, with the punches. But Lupe is not phased. She comes in right at her.
Yeah.
Oh, Campbell.
Boom.
That's what Lupe wanted. Welcome.
Wow, she clocked her.
Great hand. From Lupe. There's a lot of confidence in the young lady right now representing Homestead. And Homestead doesn't get a lot of love, but they are known for the races down in South Florida for Homestead.
Number of Mexican immigrants in that community,
about to say that.
too.
Yep. A lot of Mexican.
Homestead gets love here.
We love Homestead. Great car racing. I love that stuff. Right now to the clinch. Rodriguez playing a good role here, trying to compose herself, getting herself back in the fight game, in the clinch.
I was going to give her that. She recomposed herself. She got clocked. I love this fight.
Good stuff. You know, we say it here, sounds like a broken record, but it's the truth. Our women deliver. They never hold back. Now Rodriguez going for the takedown, but good way of Lupe blocking that, stopping her. That's that work she's been putting in the gym. Felt a little flashy there with Rodriguez, the spinning back fist.
Yeah, the flash is back in MMA.
Not the movie, because I heard the movie didn't do well, but
you know the movie.
Great action there. Yeah, they're going toe to toe here.
Yeah.
Great head move for Lupe.
Now I'm a fan now. I'm not even commentating anymore. I'm a fan. And if you
Great trip.
You hear any, if you hear and you don't speak Spanish, you hear eso. It means like that. That's it. That's it. And you hear it a lot in this fight. Eso. That's it.
And we're only 4 minutes into this fight, Campbell. Just like the great side there to the kick. Push her off. Corner here in favor of Lupe, telling her to show her what you're about. Her camp yelling, she's getting desperate.
I know, I heard that. I'm not sure that's right.
I don't know it's right either, but hey, sure.
Eso.
If it, oh, great.
Yeah. Oh,
1-2 punch there. But you see what it is? She'll exchange for a bit. She feels Lupe's power, and she'll bring it to the clinch to go for the take. Yeah, right. That's the thing. So it shows how much of respect she has towards Lupe's power and strength. And there's that take, but good way. And that's that work that Lupe's been putting in. Been very difficult to put her down. Good exchanges of knees. Boy, this is the first round. I can't wait for the second and third.
No.
Great stuff from these young ladies. Lupe in search of her first victory as a pro. And Rodriguez, well, she wants to ruin the party and get her first victory as a professional. All the way from Spain. Campbell taking a look at the highlights from that first round. As you can see, the power that Lupe had in those hands. But Rodriguez, she felt it and she went for the takedown or the clinch. But that was it right there,
That
Campbell.
was it. And great grit to have her come back from that. But look, she sat her down.
Rodriguez coming in with that right. She felt it and she swung right back with a straight that brought Rodriguez to the canvas. And looking at these ladies' faces right now, it just shows that they are determined to put on a show here tonight. Who wants it the most? Who's gonna bring it? Is all at stake inside La Jaula as we go to the second round of Mateo versus Rodriguez.
Round 2, you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Chris McNulty letting us know we're ready to go. Lupe using that jab to make that distance between the two. Rodriguez can't find an opening. No, it was the late Howard Davis Jr., Campbell, who told me, if you can master the jab, you've mastered the fight. The jab is everything.
Jab is everything. Gives you the distance, it sets up the punches, makes, does damage. Jab is everything.
It's not all about that right hand or left hand, wherever your side is, the power is setting it up. In MMA, what we've noticed in MMA is the kick setting it up as we go to the open scoring. Rightfully so. Judges saw it.
That's what
Mateo.
we thought.
Yep.
All right. I like when the judges agree with me.
But as that old saying, Campbell, we never want to leave it to the judges.
No.
You want to impress.
The first round, we'll let them have some input.
There's that scrappiness from Mateo. And I've seen here that they'll start off just a bit slow and then just pick up the pace right after. Just like we saw in that first round, Rodriguez pushing her off, the exchange.
Rodriguez hasn't backed off.
No, she keeps right in, going at her.
Yeah.
But as we mentioned earlier, when she tastes that power from Lupe, when she'll go for the takedown
No.
or for the clinch.
It's also because maybe she got rocked and she needs a moment. But look, she's not backing off.
But I'm liking for Lupe. She's getting a little flashy. She's coming with a jab and switching to an elbow.
I'm watching Lupe gain confidence during the fight. Right? She's just saying, oh, I can do this.
You know, this is when you go from your bread and butter, right? So then you get that confidence to say, okay, I've tried this in the gym. It's worked. Let me now try it in the fight. And that's when you bring that comfortableness to the fight. Because sometimes you don't want to do it because you don't have that confidence. You know you can get caught.
Yeah, you know you can get caught. I mean, it's not just confidence. There could be bad outcome.
But sometimes, right, in MMA, in the fight game, you have to take a risk. That's how you end up winning fights in incredible fashion. Taking a look back at that Justin Vasquez knee.
Yeah.
I mean, anything could have happened, right? And what came out of it? A highlight reel that went viral. And you can watch that man compete July 16th against Roberto Romero. That's going to be a doozy.
That's a war. That's a war. You should not miss that. In fact, you should call in sick right now.
Yeah, it's on a Sunday, but yeah, you're going to go a little late next morning.
Call the pastor. Call your padre. Not coming to church. I'm watching a war.
They'll understand.
Oh, yeah.
Another attempt there by Rodriguez, but Lupe counters with that.
I love this fight.
Overhand.
These low kicks that Lupe's attempting or doing, you think they're adding anything to this?
They're setting up the punches. You know, sometimes you question.
Damage.
Right, and they don't, but it's more of a tactic to bring her in, to get her in a movement where she can lay those strikes. Because in MMA, unlike other sports, say Muay Thai, you know, the kicks come with a whole bunch of power, but here it's just more for setups.
But with the right technique, you can also deliver some pain and injury during the setup. She's not doing that. She's making them a setup. Oh.
Look at Rodriguez's left leg. It's already red. So the damage has been done. Right there by the quad area.
Isn't it?
No, right by the quad area.
All right.
The leg of the left leg of Rodriguez.
That now.
Yep.
Yes,
a little bit bruised up there. Then a strawberry.
A contusion is forming.
So the damage is being done by Lupe with those kicks, and we've seen it over and over here where some fighters may not do much from the stand-up game, but those kicks lead up to something later in the fight. It's almost like when you drive on gravel, you know, for a very long time, eventually those air comes out of your tire.
It's an interesting analogy.
There's a lot of construction in Miami, Campbell. That's why I tell you, they're going to flap because of that.
There is a lot of construction in Miami.
Yeah, that's why I got to flap because of that gravel.
Here we go. Let's watch it. I'm happy to watch again.
Absolutely toe-to-toe here. Lupe just going right at her, but Rodriguez not holding back, Campbell.
I'm impressed with Rodriguez. I got to say, I think this is Lupe's fight, but Rodriguez has held her own. I'd like to see her again.
Yeah, she's here. She's getting a little very confident there with those shots, those kicks there.
I mean, this is her pro debut, right?
Her pro debut. Would have never thought. Look at she landed in that spinning back fist. That just shows that confidence she has. I'm telling you, I belong here, man.
You know, oftentimes when there's a fight and I'm not commentating, I go in when I really like a fight because I want to be in there with the fighters at the end. If I was not commentating, I would go in on this one.
Right. Usually you're howler side, hanging out, watching the fight.
Are you ready? Round 3, fight!
There we go. 5 minutes left in this bout. Lupe excelling in her performance. Those flaws, those gaps and holes that we saw from that previous competition are not here. Those takedown attempts from Rodriguez have been shut down, so the work has been put in the gym, and her striking has been on point. But Rodriguez, sure, it's her debut, but you would never know as she's bringing in
You never
the
know
fight.
this is a pro debut. She's very
Never.
calm, she's very confident, and she's just continually aggressive.
In her early 30s, a young lady who's devoted her time to combat sports, started off with boxing and karate, and then transitioned to the full-blown mixed martial arts. She trains with Sutemi MMA. Coincidentally, she trains with Silvia Juneda, who will be taking on La Loba on August 5th.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. Call in sick for that one right now. In fact, send a letter to your boss if you have a stamp. I'm not coming, August 5th.
Call in that personal time right now.
Right
You're
now.
not going in.
No.
Oh, great attempt there by Rodriguez. But Lupe shutting her down once again. She hasn't been not successful at all with those attempts. We talk about the Loba. We talk about Vasquez. This summer is lining up to be sizzling Campbell here in La Jaula.
Combate stars are really starting to shine. And this is unofficial. We'll soon be able to place bets on
Ooh,
fighters.
okay.
'Cause
Jimmy
the
Pace Jr. up next with Boris Garcia.
There you go.
Jamie pointing right at you to tune in.
You know, I feel
that's
like a
good
broken
stuff, Campbell.
record,
I
'cause
like that news.
Yeah, I'm always saying they got to impress me. But I know I say it a lot, but they got to impress me. I want to see Jimmy impress. These girls have impressed me.
The girls bring it toe-to-toe. Nothing held in back.
No.
Spain being represented very well here tonight.
Good night for Spain.
Yeah. And the Freedom Fighters might pick up another victory the way it's going. As we look at the real-time stats, 106 punches for Mateo compared to the 94 of Rodriguez. The kicks there, 30. Takedown attempts, 1 for Mateo, and Rodriguez every time she goes for one, well, she gets shut down. Like some of her bridges here in Miami, they just shut down for no reason. They blame it on birds, believe it or not.
Oh. Miami has got a lot going for it, Rodolfo. I'm not sure the closed down bridges really hurt. Traffic is weird. Some of the worst drivers, in my opinion, in this city, including Boston's bad drivers. And I drive regularly in my home of Manhattan. All right, that's it. Eso.
There it is. Mateo feeling very confident, setting it up with a jab, with the overhand right. Usually when you see a fighter that just keeps striking with that jab is because she smells blood, and she's going in for the end. Rodriguez, though desperate, throwing in that spinny back fist. Throwing already about 3 or 4.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. But right now she's impressing, right?
You know what? I'm going to go into La Jaula. I got to go in for this one. You know.
You're the boss.
I'm going to be in there. If you're watching at home, it's not some trick photography. I'm going to leave the booth and I'm going to run in because they did great. They did great. I got to go.
That is something that I'm sure when they see you in there, Campbell, they'll be very happy, win or lose. As we got less than 48 seconds to go. Rodriguez wants that win. Lupe, will she get that first victory as a pro and inside La Jaula?
Did Lupe take this round?
Oh, yeah.
I know she had the other two.
Yeah. Well, the crowd is behind her.
They're chanting Lupe.
Listen, you can't get more of an adrenaline rush than that. Any more motivation than what you're hearing. Lupe, the crowd is behind her. Got 15 seconds to go. Lupe exchanging. She wants to put an end, but Rodriguez now holding back. Came in with her head down. can't get too comfortable. Can't be too loosey-goosey.
Whoa. All right, team, I'm going in there. I got to go in.
Campbell's going in, and Jefe is impressed with this bout. Listen, to get the Jefe off his chair as a commentator, to go in at La Jaula, it just goes to show you that both these women were phenomenal inside La Jaula. In my eyes, Lupe and Mateo took this one. But listen, I am just here letting you know the judges have the final verdict on that. But we'll be back with the results after the break. And we're back with the results. We got 3 rounds of action. Who's the winner? We'll find out right now as Beatriz Calles. Let us know who won this bout.
After 3 rounds of much more action, this is the final decision. Después de 3 vueltas de mucha más acción, esta es la decisión final. Jueces Dorian Mirasola y Vicente Rodríguez se entregan tarjetas idénticas de 30 a 27 y juez Richard Green entrega tarjeta de 30 a 27. All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Todos a favor del ganador por decisión unánime. Lupe Mateo!
I could tell you that maybe the Florida Panthers of the Miami Heat won their finals by the loudness in this building of the support for Lupe Mateo.